Hey guys, happy mid-November. Beautiful day out here, blue skies, 71 degrees if you can believe it or not. Well, it's going to be short-lived, I promise you, but I'll tell you what, we're going to take it while we can. I promise you that, because it's too short-lived. Anyway guys, we're going to do a little update on the outside gardens in the greenhouse here 15 days later, just as I promised. So let's get started. Okay guys, take a look at the cabbage here. As you can see, doing very good. Just growing just fine. All starting to head in the middle. As you can see right there. Cabbage didn't get a chance to get this far last year, guys, because I kind of got a late plant, and weather got down to single digits, so I had to take them out. So hopefully that won't be the case this year. But we still got some pretty cold weather coming up here pretty soon, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll move over here to the Georgia college. Looking real exceptionally good. Looking forward to these things. Done had probably about 3 or 4 frosts on them now. As you can see, the ones in the back catching up just nicely. Kind of got off to a slow start for some reason or other, but all is well. Hey guys, on to the broccoli. Trying to get y'all a shot right down there in the middle. You can see down in there we're starting to get some broccoli heads on these things. Looking real good. Shot of another one right there, if y'all could see that. Coming right along, guys. Really nice. And then the Savoy cabbage in the small beds over here. As you see, they're starting to wrap in the middle right there. I can get out of my own light here. And looking real good, guys. Looking real good. Can't be more pleased. So far, guys, just kind of an overall view there. Outside raised bed gardens, fall and winter 2014. And very happy, very happy. Okay guys, real quick, I just wanted to show y'all a new thing we're going to try here. Now these are called the rapid rooter plugs, and they're actually made from like composted tree bark and such as that, and had really good success with these things. Gonna see how they do this time around with our lettuce. So I'll keep y'all informed in the next 15 days what it turns out like. Okay. And there's our bed all planted out with giant Caesar and Paris Island romaine. And keep you guys informed in 15 days, and we'll see how they grow. Right now they're laying over a little bit, but they will stand up. And I grant you, we'll be going big time here shortly. As you can see, we've still got we got a few Iceberg left, and they're about to take over the whole bed. I think what I'm going to have to do, guys, and I want to keep this in mind from my experience here, we're going to have to probably make a dedicated bed for nothing but Iceberg, because this stuff is just it's taking over everything. It can't really wrap like it needs to in order to head properly. So we're probably just going to make a bed dedicated for this if we're going to continue to grow it. And y'all can see the arugula in the back there that was scrawny here about 30 days ago. That stuff's gone crazy. And on down to our experimental round Dutch cabbage bed. As you can see, those cabbages are looking good. They're twisting up nice, trying to make a nice head there. I'm gonna try to get y'all in on this broccoli here if I can. The one in the front hasn't quite done it yet, but the one in the back, I'm not sure if you can see this or not. We've got a nice little head, looks like, coming on in there. So far so good. I've had to fill this thing up twice. I've had to top this bed off, so just keep that in mind. You have to keep an eye on these, especially these large plants like this. They will use up a lot more nutrients than the lettuce does. Oh, one other thing, guys, the pitcher plant got a haircut. So y'all look at this picture from last time I shot it, and you see it now. Big difference. But we had to do something. This thing was just gotten massively out of control. So she's definitely got a green thumb with these things. Hey guys, got to get y'all in on what's going on with some of these tomato clusters here. Looking really good. There's some really nice sized tomatoes in there. And if you watch the last video when I lowered and leaned these things, I'm not going to worry about going too much into the to the height of them or anything like that. Just kind of show you what's going on with the fruiting and such as that. As you can see, they're looking real good. This is the first big beef on the end down there, and really nice tomatoes. About some 4 inches in there. Looking good. Same with the second one down here. Looking really good. Some nice clusters on there. Really nice clusters, and they're really so heavy. I'm having to I'm trying something this year that I have never tried before, guys. I might want to show y'all if I can get you in on that. Y'all can see that little orange clip right here is the J hook. You've probably seen these used in commercial greenhouses. If you watch some commercial greenhouse videos, just hooks on the main truss and goes over and hooks on the string of the plant, and kind of keeps that takes some of the weight off of that cluster, so that you don't crimp your cluster where it's coming off the main stem and possibly choke off nutrients to them. But we'll move on down here to the better boys, which is like I say, guys, this is something new. I haven't never tried in the greenhouse before. They're doing, so far they're responding very well. I can't wait to taste one. It won't be too long. Height wise, they're not kind of staying up with the big beefs, but I mean, you know, like I said, it's a different plant. You know, you just never know. There's the other one right there. Very nice tomato clusters in there. And then down here, our Campari experiment. Oh guys, I tell you, this thing is really making some nice tomatoes on it. Some really long trusses, and you can see the trusses right there. They're got a long way before they're completed, but Lord have mercy, there's probably 20-25 tomatoes on that cluster, and there's just like that all the way up. And this thing right here is going to about have to be dropped again. I just dropped it just a few days ago. If y'all saw my last video on pruning and stringing and such, can't be happier, guys. A guy that my mouse melon I'm experimenting with in here, I don't know, I'm having a hard time pollinating these things. These flowers are so tiny, and I finally just started getting some male blooms on there, and I am trying my best with a Q-tip to pollinate these things, but these flowers are just so micro. I'm having a hard time getting them pollinated, so this may not be a good thing for the greenhouse. So but we'll find out over time. But look for them in the spring outside. I'm going to plant them somewhere you can bet on it. And here's our broccoli leaf kale tree we got growing here, and we've been cutting off this thing. You can see where the branches have been cut off. We've been cutting and eating off this thing, and I'll be doggone, I believe it might just get up to the ceiling some point in time. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, it's happy, and it sure is good. Ujamalbat eggplant, Udumbo pet. Like I say, I'm gonna say it both ways, and y'all can believe wherever you want to believe. I don't know, but anyway, I've seen. I can't really get you in to see those in there, guys. The bud sets or whatever, full of blooms, full of buds. I can't really get you in there to see any that are developing yet, but maybe in the 15-day update we can. But the plant is really looking healthy, and like I say, putting on plenty of blooms and buds. We'll see how it goes. And last but not least, I still have not planted the other celery yet. I have it in a tray rooting, and it's getting some roots on it, and as soon as I get some more roots on it, I'm going to get it in here. But this one here is still holding its own, and it's starting to pick up speed on growing a little bit. So you know, we're going to see how it does. Like I say, I know I can do it in cracky. I just never have done it in Dutch buckets, but we'll see. And Larry, this kind of goes out for Larry with the Austin Family Garden channel, Mr. Strawberry Man, and Brock Hughes, of course, too. He grows strawberries as well. This is a little experiment I'm trying here with my little runners that I rooted. Y'all saw me probably about 3 videos ago, and down in the little hoop house I had rooted these things in some water in a tray, and then I cut the runner loose, and they are doing just well. They got some new growth coming out on them right there, and we're gonna let them run, see how they go. So y'all keep your fingers crossed. Okay guys, it's gonna about wrap it up again for this mid-November greenhouse garden update. I hope you enjoyed it, and everything's growing really good, and we're very tickled. The cold weather coming on the way, so I'm sure you'll see me dressed differently here soon. So it's inevitable, and ain't nothing we can do about it, but it's gonna come. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and may God bless you, and we'll see you next time.